man. Tundra is crazy. Like some of the cliffs in the tundra. Like it's really flat in some portions. They tend to have these like really high areas too. I mean, you could most definitely make a cozy depot in that area. It would give you a whole settlement to use as a storage container. Yeah. The problem is like getting the stuff you need elsewhere. So like you've got two options. One, you upgrade the settlement to a high enough level to grind that stuff down so you can transport it as like small materials. And option two, like you create like a port city and then you have to haul that stuff everywhere else. At the same time, it might be like the only Elevar cave in the universe. There we go. Telleril, Emperor of the Toadman Empire, when asked what his favorite biome was, he said the tundra. I can almost see it. Like, I gotta have more grass, or I gotta have more trees than this. But like, the environment does some like crazy things, like these steep cliffs, large plains, canyon rivers. Like there's a lot of really cool, unique topography over here. But in terms of like things to look at, like it's not for me. That's fine. Not everything has to be for me. Tundra Ox, level 9. Filling the pine forest was an absolute nightmare fuel, but living here is rad. I agree. I'm glad we were like level 30 by the time we did it. Like, I would not try to settle the pine, like, deep in the pine forest without a full pyrite set. Oop. Eat a burger. I was supposed to eat burgers today. I think that's what I'm cooking tomorrow. Will this soldier stop chasing me? Got Rangifers to chase. There you go. Alright, come on. Where is my World Explorer 2? 2.5%? Aw, man. I feel like 2% is good enough. I've got a little bit of beef with like the World Explorer achievements. Hello, friendly bear. Ribs St. John cup for you today? Ribs St. John. I don't think you're supposed to eat St. John's ribs, man. Like, I think that might be blasphemous. Those might be holy relics. Wow, I just helped your wife and you? We were talking about what to eat tonight. Burger it is? Yeah. Oh man, burgers are so good. Not to be extremely American over here, but it's just one of the nicest things you can make for dinner. And it doesn't take much to like make a good burger a good burger. Like all you need is salt and pepper. Like after that, whatever toppings you want, whatever. You should toast the bun. That's like the main requirements. Mix in some salt and pepper with the meat. Like a reasonable amount. I don't know the exact measurements, but like you get that in there. You toast the bun so the bun doesn't get all soggy with the meat juices. And you've got yourself like a perfect burger. It's a special cut. Yeah, I kind of figured it was a special cut. I can never ever remember any meat cuts. There's so many. It's like keeping track of all the empires in here. Would you slow down? Leave me alone. I really want to do more hunting, but I think I gotta just leave this part. Every Christmas, I make a pork Boston butt. Which you would think would be, you know, the pig's butt. But turns out the butt is the shoulder. So good. Don't worry, soon there will only be New Haven, easy to remember. I honestly don't think so. I think New Haven is chill and polite enough that they're not going to seize territory without a good reason. I think they established early that they're willing to retaliate if there's a dispute over like claim territory, but I think if you're nice to them and you just communicate openly that you don't want to be converted, they won't bother you. New Haven is going to collapse in short order. It wouldn't take much. Like what New Haven would have to do to collapse is basically do something unethical. Right? Like right now, New Haven owns like a ton of land. Like that's not something like we can debate. That's fine. And that, because they have a ton of land, they have a ton of people just because they happen to live there. But ooh, hey, they already did. As soon as the outlying territories start challenging those far-flung towers. Yep. Alright, hang on. The music I'm playing is a little intense right now. We're about to debate global politics. Good global politics music. Genre orchestral hybrid. Anyway. The first Maple Beans. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Were you playing BitCraft too? What biome is this? Tundra? Yeah. We're up in the deep north. Right now I'm trying to grind my hunting to like level 40. And so I'm going on a killing spree and exploring at the same time. There's a big Elenvar cave somewhere around here that I saw on the map, or that someone told me about. I think it was Grandmaster Owl. And we had to go see it for ourselves. And I'm kind of trying to look for like an easy shipping route from the cave to like the nearest city that could process it. There is none. I'm playing BitCraft today. The game's been fun so far. Yeah. I think we're almost to the point where it might start being boring to watch. But I don't know. As long as I like keep hunting and like, you know, not stand around in the base all day, I think it might still be fun to watch. We'll get like our World Explorer achievements. Hey there, cuties. Hey, Caramel Desire. Sorry, that came off too flirty for an old man like me. It just seemed like the right response to when somebody says, "Hey, cuties." Hey, girl, hey. How about that one? Better? Yeah, like, the grinds seem to be getting more intense the more we go. And so I think it's going to get to the point where I'm going to play other games most of the week on stream, and then like for the weekend stream, like I show you all the stuff I've been working on off stream, how far the Empire's grown and things like that. But anyway, we were talking about New Haven. Like, somebody said New Haven was going to crumble. And somebody else suggested that they have done something immoral. Like, so far, what I know about New Haven in their, like, political dealings around Region 7. One, they had some kind of fight with Crown and Cask. I do remember that when Crown and Cask asked them to stop, they did. And they asked them to like stop attacking here, and they listened, and the Emperor of Crown and Cask is straight up said, like, New Haven's good people. So like, that one seems like a no hard feelings kind of deal. I think they were both fighting for turf in the Rockies. And I think Crown and Cask lost fair and square. But like, it seems like a very awkward and intimidating deal. Now, other than that, the other news I heard is that someone politely asked New Haven for the territory to make Randy Ribbit Ranch. And New Haven kindly just removed one of their waypoints and let them start up a new empire. Like, that's very polite of them. And my own dealings with New Haven, they rejected the Lord of the Grind. I mean, yeah, I guess that... You're bringing religion into my global politics. That never goes wrong. So let's see. They moved up here. Frostgate asked us to like claim this territory because they were scared of being absorbed by New Haven. They didn't want that, and like they discussed it among themselves, and they joined the Cozy Empire. Oh, hi, Bear. So So we ensnuggled them within our cozy borders. And after that, what am I doing? The Emaranium Heights. We made it. This is like my tier 4 hunting turf. There's a million jackals down in this pit. But if you avoid those, some nice things to hunt over here. Anyway, I sent New Haven a message. I'm like, hey, now that we're neighbors, just wanted to say we come in peace. We have no intention of like creeping into your territory. They gave me a thumbs up. And they said, like, we have no intention of taking your land either. And I'm like, cool. So that was my entire experience with them. And so far they haven't like invaded our territory or like tried any kind of conflict. Thank you for snuggling you anytime.
Thanks, Granddad.
Goose man. I hope you are enjoying your time in the Cozy Empire. And if you ever do want like your own empire, you just let me know. I'll lift my tower and let you drop yours. Because I know you kind of like got into panic mode there a little bit. And I feel like you would have joined earlier if you didn't have like the intention of starting your own empire at one point. But like the Cozy Empire is all about supporting players and like whatever they want to do. And so like we've got some empty land just for the sake of like new empires that might want to form. So if like there's a solo player who just got here way too late and wants an empire, what we can do is I can pull up like this waypoint over here. You can put your waypoint there, and then you get this tiny little 3x3 empire up in the corner. That's good to know, that you could found your own empire. You're not really focused on empire stuff. That's probably for the best. Yeah, I gotta say, like, focusing on empire stuff has been very stressful. Like, I got a lot of stuff going on in my real life, and I find myself, like, trolling the BitCraft Discord so I can read about political drama between two nations that are relatively far from me. It's not a good time. I'm like, I could be reading a book. You just started yesterday? It's a good game. I'm glad we started like on release day. But it still took us a long time to like get to this point. Stockpiling a few deer for when we hit Hunter level 40. We can carve them up. While we're in the neighborhood, we go to Redacted. Redacted's my favorite looking settlement I've found in the tundra so far. You see that? That's a giant, like, one waterfall. It's just like one waterfall after the next, all the way down. This massive cliff. I want to know, like, what brought Redacted here. Also, music has gotten intense again. We were talking about global politics. I thought classical music might be the play. I think we need to move back to funk. Where'd my piggy go? Oh, he fell down into the sea. I am not climbing down there. Under any circumstances. You might make an empire one day? Yeah. Like, it is nice just to have your name on the board. And honestly, I feel like every empire, for the most part, is avoiding conflict. Which is the smart thing to do. Because, like, a conflict is just a money fight in this game. And, you know, a money fight is never... Like, nobody wins in a money fight. Money fight in this economy? Like... I mean, as much as I'd like to see two billionaires throw billions at each other until one of them isn't a billionaire anymore. Like, that ain't me. Now, if it was a food stamp fight, that'd be different. I can defend my territory with, like, Little Debbie snack treats. That's the way to go. Starting your own empire would cause drama with Chill? Are you within Chill right now? Said you're in the salt mines. Yeah, you are dead center in the chili place. Your salt mining company is deep within this watchtower, which is for both this capital and your claim. Yeah. It would be really awkward if you tried to, like, make an empire in that exact spot. I recommend moving off on your own and setting up a new camp somewhere. Did I leave a Scrofa lying around? I did. Where'd you go, Scrofa? Scroffy? There you are. Yeah, right next to their capital. Yep. I was gonna be like, nah, just ask him. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's hard to declare independence from a place when you are the capital of... You're 5 feet from the capital of that place. I mean, it's not going that hot for Israel and Palestine, I'll tell you that. I shouldn't even mention those. I'm not smart enough politically to make any comments of any kind. Ever. I feel like in settlement gameplay, the Empire part still affects it. Being the capital is probably good for getting more trade in your settlement. Yeah, that's kind of... So... Whenever I see a capital, my gut reaction is that they have higher level workbenches than any of the settlements around them. Now, that's probably not always true. But that's like my gut reaction. Like, I've been to One Rock Nation. I'm pretty sure they just have the rock. Like, if I'm in a foreign empire, I'm looking for the capital because I'm like, that's where they're going to be funneling most of their research. But if you've got, like, a solid group of friends, like, there's nothing that says, like, the capital has to be the richest part of the empire. And if your friends are just like, let's start a really cool city and we'll make it the coolest city. Like, that'll do it. See more pigs. Down here. By any chance, can I chase you guys up the mountain? I can at least get you next to the cliff here. You there. Need you to die close enough for me to pick you up with a cart on the wall. That's why you want the Empire. You're not at the same tier as Chilney, just one below. Plus you have cozy vibes. Perhaps you should put a watchtower in our area? Aye. That is an ask. How would that go down? I know you're not serious, but a fun thought experiment. I don't think there's any way to put a watchtower that would engulf you without enraging the chill empire. And I gotta say, they're fairly chill, and I know you're chill too. Like, that whole region's fairly chill. Like, chillness is like a very close cousin to coziness. Oh, we got all the piggies. Let's take them to market. You hope Chilney means chill in Russian too. I did notice there is like a little Russian populace somewhere in here. Yeah, okay. Is the chilling place the Russian Empire? Nerobinzi Chilney. Yes, chilling place is the Russian Empire. I did not realize that. Doesn't really change how I feel about him, but it does explain the name of their capital. It is very interesting that, like, actual nations in the real world have kind of, like, formed their own empires. It's been really interesting over here. Ooh. Where are you? My pig sense is tingling. He's on the other side of the river. I think the river's wide enough that you could like park a skiff down there and teleport things into the skiff and across the river pretty well. Let's get our cart put away. It makes communication a bit harder since they mostly use Telegram. Yeah. Alright. Here's the deal. I'm gonna step aside for just a moment. Enjoy my sweet be right back music, and I will be right back.